anyways, I know what you guys are probably thinking. You're like, you know, less talking, more freaking working on the truck, more techno, whatever. Anyways, so back over to the truck here. What do you say we mock up a K5 tank in here tonight? Yeah, that sound awesome. So this is what we got here. This is our rear cross member that we're gonna need to use. And I gotta knock out those rivets that are left over in there. So I will, yeah, I'll figure something out how to do that. And then I need to reuse, let's see, a rusty old mug, look at that there. Reuse that. And so then this kind of, the tank rests on it. The tank goes like, or it goes like, how does it go? It goes like that. And the tank rests on it. Yeah. So anyways, got to get some rivets out, and then I have a K5 tank. It's a non-baffled tank, so I'm going to end up using like an 03 Silverado pump assembly like I did with the K10. So I need to alter the tank to accept that, but the tank that I have is brand new, so I'm not, you know, no problems cutting and welding it and stuff. One more rivet that I got to knock out here, down here. I don't even know if I'm using that one though. What were these two for? I don't even remember. Making some progress here. Got this back one up in here, and basically there's two holes that were already there, and it lines up good with this one. This one here I'm gonna have to wall her out a little bit, and then this one up here, there was like three like right here, and I just hit that one with like a 3/8 drill bit, and it fits perfect, so I didn't have to alter this any. And then this front one here, this is how I did it on the K10. All I did was basically just run a bolt through. There is a hole there, but so you see how this cross member, it actually kind of dips down, so only a certain amount will fit up underneath the frame, otherwise it kind of throws it off a little bit. And then this one sits like way close up in the frame, so just drilling a hole just through it, just run a bolt through it. And then all this one really does here is it just kind of keeps the tank from coming up, you know, like when you tighten the straps, it just kind of holds it in place. This also holds it in place. So I got a piece of angle iron that right here, so I've marked this. It's going to sit just like this. Yeah, it's going to sit here. So one bolt, 1 3/8 grade 8 bolt's going to go through here in the frame, and then the straps are going to come up actually through here, and then the straps are going to come up through here. So what I need to do, I got to run up now to Lowe's, and I got to get me some bolts, because I want to run a bolt through this first, and then I want to drill that way it doesn't move around on me. And I need to go get them anyway, so I might as well run up, and just using grade 8 hardware. And like I said, just going to use two here, one up top, one there, one there, one there, one there, and it's plenty. You know, I mean, it just, as long as they don't shear off and the tank go, you know, I mean, they figure the tank full probably weighs like 300 pounds, so I mean, it's not like a crazy amount of weight, but anyways, that is it. So we're actually working on the truck tonight. I figured like this was just, really the problem is I've got so much to do that like my mind just like tries to shut off and be like, I don't know what to do, so don't do nothing. But just got to start and get going. So that's the plan, is to finish this up. I got to run up, get me some nuts and bolts, and we'll come back and finish it up, drill a couple holes, maybe call it a night, maybe keep working, I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, so back onto the angle iron, that piece goes across there, and then the rest that I cut here, what I'm going to end up doing is, I think this is going to be long enough, but it's going to go, I'm going to weld it here, right in there, maybe, I don't know. That's what I did with the K10. I welded it in there, but it does actually, I don't know, maybe I got a little bit more bite on this one than I did on the K10, because it seemed like on the K10 this part was like really small. Maybe the older trucks have more of a lip there, because look at that. I mean, even if I added that, it wouldn't give me much more. So yeah, maybe it's gonna be enough, because yeah, you can see where it's hitting there. Maybe I'll just put some padding on this and call it good. Or maybe I could just get, I have some 3/16 material. Maybe what I could do, let's look at that. Yeah, maybe what I could do is I have some 3/16 material. Maybe I'll cut it, run it from, start it from here, run it from here, and then I'll just extend this out a little bit. Then that way the tank has more to rest on. Maybe I will do that. I'll just weld it flush with this, and then just give a little bit more for the tank to ride on. That might be a good idea. Alright, I'm going to the store. Alright guys, here it is mocked up into place. I still have to, that GoPro died. All I really did after the GoPro died is just I marked and drilled these holes in the back. I need to get different nuts, and then I'll put these nuts in the front as jam nuts, and then I'll get non-shouldered. So you can see there's some non-shoulder nuts, that way they sits down there good. So I wanted to just kind of get it kind of tight a little bit, that way the straps kind of form a little bit to the tank. So I'm going to wrap this video up, since I think it's a pretty good piece, and then we're going to come out here probably tomorrow, and I'm going to add that little piece of material onto here. That way it gives it something more to rest on. So we'll do that. I'll grind it down and weld it, and then we should be pretty much good to go. After that, I'll just pad everything up, you know, paint this. I'll just clean this up and paint it with that rust paint. And yeah, that way I don't have to sweat it. This one's already painted this, so it's all good. So, but yeah, so see how it fits there. Like I said, just pad everything up. The straps look pretty good. This is on, what year is this tank? This is it's actually, I ordered the wrong one. It's actually a diesel tank, so it's non-baffled, but it's still the same size and everything. So what I need to do to make this tank work, and we'll talk about it more when I alter the tank to fit the pump assembly, but I'm going to have to add, and which I had to do on the K10, is I added a breather here, like just like a 90, I think it was like a 5/8 or a 3/4, and then, you know, you could run your vent line up there. So I'll have to do that. So I'll have to cut a hole, weld that in. Now my thing here, I'm going to have to alter the tank. I'm going to have to use some kind of a tank ring. Now I can make my own. I have just some standard mild steel, and I'm just wondering if you guys know. I'll put it out there, and I'm sure one of you guys know. You think that will hold up, or should I just, you know, just go for stainless and not even sweat it? Because I think what I'm going to end up doing is just ordering a piece of stainless if I need to, and I'll just make my own tank ring. Because I think that it'll, I don't know, I think I could save myself like 60 bucks. I'll have to put in a little bit of work, but I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Maybe I'll get the tank ring. But anyways, that's it. So I got to get cleaned up here, but I just wanted to show you. So basically, all you do to swap a K5 tank into one of these K trucks is, or a pickup, you know, K10, K20, whatever. Just get this piece of angle here. It runs right across. You can see there. So the angle runs across. And like I said, this is the way it's in the K10, and I haven't had any kind of issue with it. It still looks good, and it's just some 1/8 inch angle iron. You know, all it does is just holds the front of the tank. And this cross member, you just relocate it, and it's already kind of got, it's the way that this sits in here, it actually sits flat here because of the way that these are. They actually kind of slanted, so that's kind of cool. And then this back one, I think it was just turned around. I think it was in here the opposite way or something. I can't remember when I pulled it out. But then I just used three bolts to hold it in. Now I went with the existing holes that were down here, and then there's like these 3 holes on the top of the frame. I wallered this one out. Now on the K10, I have this scooted up just a little bit, and I don't know why I did that. Maybe it was because of the hitch, or I don't know why I did it, but I'm happy with it being back a little bit further. I'm okay with that. I might have to trim this a little bit to get my hitch, to get my bolt through for my hitch, but I'm really not. I can make that work. I'm not really worried about that. And then yeah, and then it's further away from the rear end, so if I do like a skid plate or something, I won't worry about that rear end hitting. And I think why I did it on the K10 is why I moved it up, is so that this was sitting flat, and it's sitting pretty flat, but it's like right at the top of the little cusp where the frame bends. But yeah, so that's it. So I still got to pad everything, still got to weld this, and then we'll weld in our vent and all of that goodness. But yeah, anyways, I probably scratched the crap out of the tank. I'm sure I did. But anyways, that is all. So next time we come out here, we'll fix this up, get some stuff painted, put it in its final location, and then probably just take it back out so that I can work on my tank ring and stuff. I'll probably do that in the garage. I guess I'd do it out here, don't really matter, but that's it. I'm talking your ear off. Alright guys, so as I promised, here is the seat. I'll walk it over. Yeah, really nice thick vinyl. I like the ribs. They I don't know, looks pretty good. I think it came out well. It matches up really good with the top, and just I don't know, I think it came out well. So what do you think? Here, let's take a little walk around here. So anyways, that's them. But man, I think they came out good. Nice thick vinyl, and yeah, awesome. I just have to fix those rails up underneath and we're gonna be good to go. So that is it. Wrap up this video for you guys. I appreciate you guys rolling with me. Appreciate you watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to be part of the carburetorsuck.com garage family, go ahead and click that subscribe button below. Until the next video, you guys take care.